Hey guys, we got recap one here, Packers versus Eagles. Thinking about 4 or 5 per, but we'll see how fast these them going. They are under 5 minutes each. We'll do it. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I will jump into like moments that seem very huge. I think is how I decided I'll do it. It's like we get in like second half and like things are like real tight. Maybe we'll watch a couple series or something like the end of them, especially like in the red zone. We'll see how I decide to play it out. But yeah. So far, 2 punts. Micah Parsons getting the sack. Another punt. 3 in a row. Make it 4 in a row. Packers mounting a drive. 3rd and 10. And they get it down to the 20. Romeo Dobbs. 28-yard grab. 3rd and 9. And incomplete. Going to settle for a field goal attempt. Packers jump out to our first lead. 3-0. The Eagles cannot answer back. Another punt. Defense is holding strong so far today. And another sack by Travius Adams to this legend. Short punt by Whalen there, getting the ball at the 40 for the Eagles thanks to the Benson return. And a touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 30-yard grab from Jalen Hurts. 7-3 Eagles. Packers going to need an answer. And they are not going to get it. Another punt. Defense is playing really strong. I don't know. The controller vibrated for that penalty there, but now the Eagles are marching. They got all the momentum now. But a holding penalty going to bring back. 2nd and 15, 3rd and 13. Going to settle for 3. 10-3 game. Packers cannot get anything going on offense. Minute 37 to go. They get the first down. They're not moving well enough yet. Big play will get them a chance though. 20 seconds, and they get a field goal attempt. They do not get it off. So, all right. 10-3 at the half. Packers at the ball. Wait a minute. Hold on, let's back up. Fumble recovered by Jerry Alexander. Okay, they always are positive momentum. So there was a fumble. Packers do recover. Not gonna know by who. Won't tell me that in this screen. We'll get to it in the depth or the scores here. And they kick a 53-yard field goal. So Packers down by 4 now. Gonna need to see another punt. Packers chance to take the lead. They're not gonna take advantage. Another punt. Busy day for the punters. And Eagles marching and touchdown. Amon-Ra, his second touchdown of the day. This one a 21-yard grab. Eagles opening up an 11-point lead. Packers got to find the end zone here. They cannot do so. You see a punt to the 18, so not a horrible one, I guess. Get the stop. And unable to convert another punt. Eagles, 2 huge plays in a row. But then a penalty by Mailata. 3rd and 11, and they don't get it. Maybe field goal range. They get it. 53-yarder from Jake Elliott. 14-point game. And a big play. Dontavian Wicks, 29 yards. 3rd and 5. 4th and inches. And Packers get the touchdown. Dontavian Wicks going to get the touchdown grab. A minute to play. All their timeouts. They need to stop. They don't get it, so the Eagles will run this clock out, and they come out with the victory. A 20-13 game. Defense has played pretty well for the most part. I just kind of, I mean, it ended up coming down to one short punt by the Packers. It feels like it was the turning point in this game, gave them their first touchdown. We'll see how that fumble ended up shaking out, but it only gave them 3 points. Yeah, not a great day from Jordan Love. 43% completion percentage, does get that touchdown, didn't turn it over. Hurts had a pretty nice day. 295 yards, 2 touchdowns. We got Singletary on the ground, not too good. Eckler's pretty solid, as well as Hurts. So Packers really just didn't move the ball well consistently. It was an Eckler fumble, though, that gave them the ball, a chance to score. A.J. Brown, 118 yards through the air, leading the way. St. Brown, only 3 grabs, but makes 2 of them touchdowns. Dontavian Wicks got both of his grabs on that last drive. And Pancake's not going to show me because we weren't watching. Defense here. Geno Stone, 8 solo tackles. Mike Jackson, 11. You don't see your corner getting that many tackles, but Parsons, 3 TFLs, the sack. Gary also getting a sack. Adams, the sack as well. No interceptions, obviously deflections. Trevin Wallace, very busy out there in pass coverage. Jair forces and says he recovers 2 fumbles, but I'm guessing it's just the one. But yeah, that'll do it for our first game. See you in the next one. Here between the Steelers and Falcons, 2 playoff teams from last year. Looking to have another successful season. Jump right into it. Again, same thing as before. If we get to a close game at the end and some interesting action happening, we will jump in, potentially, depending on time. Punt for the Falcons. We had a lot of punts in our last game, so we'll see if we continue the punt train as we have so far. Steelers have something brewing as they get past midfield. An interception by Renardo Green, the rookie, gets the interception, takes it back to the 40. And then a penalty by Eddie Jackson gives them a chance to put up our first points of the day. Field goal attempt is good. Sorry, we hit the second quarter. That's why there's a little pause on my button there. I hit it and I was like, oh, what happened? But it was just the quarter. Then big play. Zay Flowers, 27 yards. Pacheco, 14 into the goal to go. Complete. I can't really see down here. Touchdown, sorry. Evan Ingram, 3-yard touchdown. Steelers take the lead back 7-3. Let's see if Anthony Richardson and the Falcons can answer. Big play to Puka Nacua. 2nd and 6, 1st and 10. 1st and goal. Nacua, another big grab and touchdown to Anthony Richardson. Going to run it in 10-7 Falcons. Steelers convert on 3rd down. Big penalty, Cole Strange. And sack, Emmanuel Agba, another sack. Or I guess another sack for the defense at least. I don't know if he got the first one. 5-yard penalty. They cannot convert. Another punt. 2 minutes left. Big play to Evan Ingram. Gets him into scoring range. 3rd and 1. They pick it up. Minute 14 to go. 1st and goal. Jalen Warren the grab. And touchdown Steelers. Adam Thielen a 5-yard grab. 50 seconds left for the Falcons offense. And interception by Leo Chenal turns it to the 31. Steelers a chance to open up a 2-score lead here. 2 timeouts. And big play, touchdown. Jamison Williams, a 16-yarder, so they do take advantage. They're going to go into the half with a 11-point lead, barring a huge play. They do not get it. Steelers even going to start with the football, so a chance to really blow this game open. But they are not going to take advantage. Punt away to the Falcons, who get the first down on 3rd and 10. They're marching. 3rd and 10. They pick it up again. A second 3rd and 10 converted on this drive. Patterson getting that one. 4th and 1. We'll see if they go for it. They take the 3. 1-score game. Steelers with the ball. Running down the field here. 1st and 10 on their side of the 50. Another 1st and 10 all on the ground. As we hit the 4th quarter, 8-point lead for Pittsburgh. Finally a pass to Jonnu Smith. 3rd and inches at the 11. They get the first down. Touchdown would make it a very convincing lead, and they get it. Jalen Warren, 2-yard touchdown run. A lot of Warren on that drive. Hopefully nothing happened to Pacheco. 28-13. Falcons going to need a touchdown here to keep pace, but Cameron Hayward's going to get the sack. 3rd and 19. They pick it up. Huge conversion. Brandon Cooks, 20 yards. Another sack, 2 straight sacks. This one, Jalen Carter going to get him. 3rd and 25, 4th and 20. Do they go for it? And they don't. They do go for it. Sorry. Demario Davis, the interception, though wouldn't have really mattered. In fact, actually, knocking it down would have gotten a better yardage. But either way, they don't need it as Jameson Williams going to get a 28-yard to grab. Steelers looking to ice the game here. 4th and 3 field goal attempt. It is good. 3-score game now for Pittsburgh. That's probably enough of a lead today. We'll see if the Falcons can make it interesting. Marching down the field, Brandon Cooks getting that grab. 3rd and inches at the 2, and they get into the end zone. Anthony Richardson to Gerald Everett, a 11-point game. 2 minutes to go. Onside kick recovered by Pittsburgh, so they're just looking to run this clock out. Timeouts being used. They're going to go ahead and probably kneel it from here. Not quite. Got a 3rd and 5. They pick it up with Jalen Warren. Now they'll kneel it out. So 31-20 victory for Pittsburgh. All right. So, yeah, the 3 interceptions from Richardson definitely going to hurt his rating, but he's able to move the ball pretty consistently. Same with Kirk, is just kind of invert the touchdown interceptions between them. Pacheco doesn't show the injury thing, so Warren just got all the big runs, I guess, or the ones that I watched. But pretty decent day on the ground for Pittsburgh, and honestly for Atlanta as well, as both teams around 4 yards per carry in the end. Although Cousins running 7 times is certainly something. Uh, anyway, Everett 752 the touchdown to Cool, getting over 100 yards. James Williams 74 the touchdown. Blocking. Well, we do see pancakes on this, just not as many. Okay. There's your sacks allowed. Alucon leads the way in tackles and the solo tackles. A few tackle losses across Cam getting 2 sacks. Ogba, and then a combined sack there. Travis White, Renardo Green, Demario Davis, and Leo Chanel with the picks. White also gets 2 deflections. And yeah, that will do it for us here in this game. See you in the next one. Rolling here, Cardinals versus Bills. The Bills looking for a bit of redemption this year. Down year last year, they're hoping to take control of the division. Great team they got going here, up and down. The Cardinals in a bit of transition, kind of moving on from the previous regime. Getting some of their guys in and getting them some snaps. We see here Sam Howell leading a first drive deep into Bills territory, but does take the sack from Vita Vea, 3rd and 16. Converts it. Roman Wilson, the rookie, gets a big grab, 1st and goal. And touchdown Cardinals. Jonathan Brooks, the rookie running back, getting in. So some rookie production for them here today. We'll see if Buffalo can answer a great start. Diggs, 25 yards. They're hoping for a huge year from him after a bit of a quiet stretch last year. Just short. Takes a 3.7 to 3. Cardinals right back on the horse, marching down the field. Second quarter begins as they are in the red zone now. And they pick it up, 1st and goal. Then a sack by Kenny Clark. And they still manage to overcome it. Christian Kirk, an 8-yard touchdown. Cardinals in control of this game early. Buffalo looking to march down the field. They basically were inches short of a touchdown last time, or what felt like it. They get it this time. Brian Thomas Jr., the rookie wide receiver, getting touchdowns. So rookies all over the field today. Been a theme of this week here. Rookies showing out in their first games. So we'll see if the Cardinals can keep it rolling. They cannot. Going to see our first punt of the day. Buffalo 3 to play and 2 big plays to start. Brian Thomas Jr., 27 yards. And 2-minute warning hit here as we get to the 24-yard line. Aguilar that grab. Inside the 20 now, down to the 1 with Javonte Williams grab, and touchdown Buffalo. Javonte Williams going to punch it in. 46 seconds left for Arizona. And a big play. They're going to get a chance to tie this up. Iosovas going to get the grab. And a sack by Khalil Mack. They do not get it off. Oh, he missed it. Sorry. They get it off, but they missed the kick. So 17 to 14 lead for Buffalo. They even get the ball coming out of half, so a chance to open up a 2-score lead. They do not take advantage. A punt. Arizona looking to keep it on the ground. A couple passes now as they are deep into Buffalo territory yet again. Offense has been very efficient here today. But a penalty by Guyton pushes them back. Doesn't matter. Iosevas, a 19-yard touchdown as they move a 21 to 17 victory. Not sure how that ball was taken so far back. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 9, 4th and 3. They had to punt away, so disaster in the special teams sets them back. Penalty by John Michael Smith. 3rd and 11. They cannot convert. Had been excellent on 3rd and long today. A huge reason they had the lead today, but that one didn't convert for them. Buffalo marching down by 4. Touchdown, try to take the lead back here as they get into a 1st and goal at the 5. 2nd and goal, and touchdown Buffalo. Javonte Williams picks up his 2nd goal line touchdown of the day. They've opened up now a 3-point lead as Sam Howell comes back onto the field looking to answer. And they stick on the ground, but a 3rd and 6 as they get a drop. I see Iosovas there. And a sack. Montez Sweat getting back there. That defensive line going to be huge for this defense as they do have some turnover in the back half. Buffalo looking to put the game away with a touchdown here. They get the 1st down. They march into Arizona territory. And an interception. Jalen Thompson, the big turn of events, giving Arizona a real shot in this game. Can they take advantage? And we're going to... What do we got time-wise? Yeah, sure. We'll jump in. we'll watch the rest of this game here. So we got a nice close one. As long as we stay under 10 minutes, I think we can fit all of them into one video. As long as this doesn't happen all the time. So we'll see if Arizona can punch this thing in, take the lead. Quick pass, caught, down to the 4, huge play. Sam Howell having an excellent day so far. They've got him into a 1st and goal. I don't like the hurry up though, giving Buffalo too much time. Quick pass, end zone, touchdown Cardinals. They take the lead. We're going to jump out and speed this up. But a huge completion there. The Cardinals, that's Roman Wilson, the rookie, getting the touchdown grab. We will, extra point good, so they need, Buffalo will need a touchdown to get back in this game. We will jump in and watch. Minute 33 to go for the Bills. And he's going to take a quick pass, breaks the tackle, gets a couple extra yards. Timeout, Buffalo. No, timeout, Arizona. Must have had an injury. Josh going to step up. He's under pressure. He's going to get away from it, though. And he's got a huge run all the way down to the 41-yard line. That's a big-time play there. Barely escapes the pressure. Kind of a Mahomes-like run, just barely faster than the guy chasing him. And he manages to get a 30-yard run to set them up big time here. Deep pass, Diggs, down to the 25. Another timeout, Buffalo. 1:16 left. They've got plenty of time now. So I don't necessarily love that second timeout. But either way, they're moving well. They need the touchdown. Trying to make sure they have time to do it. Kicks it out wide. He holds on to it. A miraculous grab there from Diggs. He is absolutely showing out for this team today. We are just about a minute left here as they snap the ball. Javonte in motion. They're setting it up, going back to Diggs again, man. He is putting the team on his back as we've got him up to the 5-yard line. 50 seconds left for Buffalo. Touchdown takes the lead. Diggs top of the screen. They got plenty of guys over there to help. Javonte swings out to give him something to look at, and almost intercepted. Ill-advised decision. 3rd and 3, though. They survived. Dennis, who had a knack for big plays last year, just couldn't reel it in. We're going tight bunch here. Diggs in the point of the position. Catch. Touchdown, Buffalo. They pull it off. 40 seconds remain here for the Bills. I'm not sure who ended up catching that, but a awesome series of events for Buffalo. They narrowly avoided disaster, but Aguilar able to reel this one in. Now they take a 3-point lead. Arizona going to have 2 timeouts and just about 40 seconds left. There's going to be a kick return. So Buffalo drills it. 53 seconds. The big Josh Allen run, the incredible Stephon Diggs catch in double coverage, setting them up on this drive. Now we'll see if Arizona and Sam Howell can get this thing back and tie it up and get us some overtime game here. But we're going to see a short return. Would have rather have seen him fair catch that, I would say. And we will... Oh, I did jump to the next play. He swings it out and doesn't get the look, man. So here's where, yeah, you know, their kicker's not in the game, so this is just a random guy until he gets in the game. So unfortunate for them, but that's what I could do. So, but in 40 yards or so, get a chance at it. Swinging it out, and they caught it, but inbounds. So they needed the yardage for sure, but it is unfortunate that they get tackled inbounds. Let's see if this Bills front can get after him here today. Mack, he gets the sack. Inside move on the right tackle. Khalil Mack, his 2nd sack of the day. 12 seconds left for Arizona. They're going to have to take it deep. They don't. Timeout. Got to call a timeout here. Oh, it's turnover on downs. Buffalo, they get the stop. That's going to do it here today. The Bills will kneel it out. Huge win for Buffalo. Like I said, coming off of a very tough season where they just couldn't execute down the stretch. They come out with a big, tight victory here week 1. We're going to see Arizona calling timeouts for whatever reason. I think they got a shot in this game, but this is quite the game to have jumped in on. I'm glad I did, man. Back and forth, 2 scores since we jumped in. That's can't ask for too much better. As Buffalo does pull it off though. Very exciting game. I wish we could put this one on a full one, honestly, at this point. This is pretty fun. All right. We'll take a look at the stats real quick, and then we'll get out of here. So, yeah, Howell, I mean, excellent game for Sam Howell. Can't ask for too much more out of him today. Really, I mean, like I said, excellent work. He took a few sacks, but like that's probably not on him. Also, this defensive front. Josh Allen, a solid game by any means. Just that interception was costly. Javonte had a pretty solid game. Diggs, like I said, on his back. Brian Thomas also an excellent game. Iosebas had 92 yards leading the game. Good to see from the young wideout. Sacks here, yeah, just Dawson Jackson got cooked. Brooks down with an injury. We'll see how that progresses throughout the year here. Hopefully nothing serious. Mack, this is 2 sacks. Clark, sack and a half. Vea, a sack. Sweat gets that half sack. Jalen Thompson, the interception, our only turnover of the day. Bullard does force a fumble, but it was not recovered. So that's going to do it for us here. Catch you guys in the next game. Hello, everybody. We got another one here after I recovered mentally from that electric Bills versus Cardinals game. We are here with another game that promises to be very electric in its own right. We've got Will Levis leading the charge for the Bears versus Bo Nix in his first start here for the Tennessee Titans. So a little bit of Will Levis, the Titans quarterback real life versus the quarterback they have now here. So should be an interesting game. A little bit of high octane action, and we start with an interception by Roquan Smith. So not a great start for Bo Nix here in Tennessee. He gets intercepted on his second pass. We'll see if the Bears can take advantage. And a penalty. Cody Whitehair hold. Oh, a penalty on the. It must have been a penalty on the defense because that happens sometimes. Where at least last year it did, I think. So yeah, they scored somehow. We don't know how. But then the extra point was blocked. So Tennessee down 6-0. And they do pick up the first down. Bo Nix to Josh Reynolds. And another big play. This one to Elijah Moore. And another big play. This one to Njoku. Spreading it around up to a inside the 10-yard line. 3rd and 4. They are unable to convert. Nix tried to scramble for it. Couldn't get it. 6-3 game. They pick up the first down. They're marching here. 3rd and 3. They pick it up inside the red zone. Up to the 1-yard line. Dameon Pierce to grab. And John Bates, the fullback here for them, getting the touchdown run. 13-3 game after the extra point. Titans going to need their offense to step up. 3rd and 10. They cannot convert as the quarter switches over. They have to punt. The Bears can open this game up. And they are unable to, though. Titans defense holds strong. And an interception again. This one, Jalen Johnson. He takes it back to the 19-yard line. So a second interception of Bo Nix sets the Bears up with short field yet again. And they have set themselves up in a goal-to-go situation. And an interception. TJ Edwards picks it off. So now we have traded interceptions. The Titans with the ball back. 3rd and 8. Unable to convert the sack by Zadarius Smith, punting it away. The Bears, 3rd and 5, unable to convert. So the offenses have grinded to a halt here in the middle of this game. They do pick up a 3rd and 10, and now are set up with another 3rd and long as they try the jet sweep. Does not work. Incomplete. They punted away a very good punt, but the return from Agnew sets them up. 2:48 to go in the half here as they don't get anything going. They're going to give the Titans plenty of time now to execute. Minute 21 as they get past midfield. All their timeouts still as they get a 3rd and 5, and they don't pick it up. Sacked by Alex Highsmith, so really getting after him today. They have to punt away. 50 seconds for the Bears, but they take a sack. DJ Reader going to get in on Levis, so these offensive lines fall apart. They take it to the half with that one. So a 13-3 advantage for Chicago as they do start with the ball. 3rd and 2. They pick it up. Inside the 20 now. 2nd and 7 with the offside 3rd and inches. And they get it into the end zone. Brandon Ayuk, his first touchdown as a Bear, gets them up to a 20-3 advantage. The Titans are going to need to make a move here. They get a big play, another big play. This one to Elijah Moore. 3rd and 12. They don't pick it up. We'll see if they go for it. They're going to take the points, go down by 2 scores here with the Joyce Sly 40-yard field goal. Bears already cooking Brandon Ayuk, but then interception. Ronald Darby picks them off, so I think each quarterback's now at 2 interceptions. The Titans going to get their first short field of the day, see if they can take advantage. Get the first down and another first down. Elijah Moore, 11 yards. 3rd and 5, and they pick it up down to goal to go at the 2. King Henry time as they start the 4th quarter, and they get it in. Josh Reynolds going to get the grab, so they use the threat of him. It's down to a 1-score game. And 2 big plays to start us off. Tank Dell, 29 yards there. They're going to push it back to 2 scores immediately. 4-play drive. Dalton Kincaid, 22-yard touchdown. They're back out to a 14-point lead. Just under 9 to play. And the sack by Highsmith again. They do pick it up, though. 21 yards to Josh Reynolds. Another sack. This one, Kalijah Cansey getting after it. So really, this Bears front is going crazy on them right now. They pick up the 4th and 11 to Elijah Moore. They keep their hopes alive in this game. 3rd and 1. Can't pick it up. 4th and 1. They got to go for it. And they get it touchdown to Kenneth Gainwell. So out of the backfield, the young running back making a play. Although I guess he's probably in like his 3rd year, so I probably don't need to keep saying that. Anyway, 27 to 20 game. Bears with the ball back. Big play to start things off. Brandon Ayuk, 28 yards. They just need a field goal to ice it, but they stall out just outside of field goal range. They end up having to punt it away, a touchback. We're going to jump in and watch this drive here as they try to make a comeback attempt in the 4-minute drill. They swing it out, and Njoku the grab. That's an easy first down pitch and catch. Nick's up to almost 300 yards, shaking off those early turnovers, trying to give his team a W in week 1. And intercepted. The Bears are gonna come through with a huge turnover. Xavier Woods jumps the out route. They went back to the well after it worked the first play, and the Bears defense comes up with another big stop. What a performance by this unit. Tons of sacks, 3 interceptions of the rookie quarterback, really flying around. We'll see if their offense can ice this game here as they start the ball with already good field position. As they do get a first down, they're marching. 2nd and 7 inside the 10. They do take a sack. Junior Colson going to get in there. And a 4th and 9, they'll take the field goal. And a penalty, still going to get a field goal. 30 to 20 lead, so this is probably going to do it for him here today. And another interception. Jalen Johnson, his 2nd of the day. This is Nick's 4th pick, and the Bears just going to need to run this thing out as they are kneeling it. The Titans do call a timeout, make them run the ball again. And that is it. So the Bears with a big-time victory. Their defense holding strong throughout the game. A 30 to 20 win for them at home. Rough start here for the rookie Bo Nix, but still was able to move the ball pretty well. Got a couple touchdowns, so hope we can shake off the turnover bug as we go into the next game. Will Levis, a strong game, though he did pitch a couple turnovers himself. But yeah, as you can see here, moving the ball pretty well, but Nick's going to need to clean up the efficiency and the turnovers. Running the ball, not particularly effective for either team, though the quarterback's running this much is probably not ideal for either of these guys. Derrick Henry only getting the single carry. Just not the kind of game plan you would hope for your young quarterback. Your guy running it 9 times, but only letting Henry run it once. So hopefully they can fix that going into next week. Ayuk and Moore both going over 100 yards. And then everybody else just pitching in at a nice degree as well. Kincaid's only catch being that touchdown. Sacks allowed. Spencer Brown got abused there on the right side. Tough matchup with Highsmith for sure. He does rack up 3 sacks. Getting that's close to a defensive player of the week kind of performance, I would say, from Highsmith, getting 3 sacks. But of course, he's got some competition on his own team with Jalen Johnson getting 2 interceptions. And yeah, I mean, a ugly game for sure. No doubt about that. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. We are here with the Battle of Florida, Jags, Dolphins coming at you here. I believe 2 playoff teams last year. I didn't look this up, but I think they both snuck into the playoffs last year. Jags obviously were like a 12-13 win team. Dolphins, I believe, were a wild card team. But yeah, we'll see if T-Law can keep this train going. Every year, I think that they're not going to win it, and T-Law leads them to winning the division. So but to see it, they turn it over on downs here at the middle of the field, going through the air, could not convert. Dolphins got some new weapons here for Tua. Hopefully, going to get rid of that turn of the ball over moniker I've given him. Not I haven't given it to him only, of course, because like that's been a thing. But he does turn the ball over a little too much. Penalty on Bates. They do convert. Jags looking to at least tie it up or take the lead. Gesicki down to the 2. Etienne to the 1. And touchdown. Travis Etienne Jr. gets the 1-yard touchdown run. 7-3 Jags. Let's see if Miami can answer here in the second quarter. Couple big plays in a row. 1st and 10 up to the 20, now 15-yard line. 2nd and 1. 3rd and 1. They convert. 1st and goal on the Harris run. And touchdown Dolphins. Najee Harris, 5-yard touchdown run. 10-7 Miami. Big play here. Travis Etienne, a touchdown. Now a big touchdown, or big grab. My Lord Gesicki, another long grab into the red zone, into the 10-yard line. 2nd and 3. Now a 1st and goal at the 1. And they punch it in. This one is by Ramondre Stevenson. 2 rushing touchdowns for Jacksonville as they take a 14-10 lead. Halfway through the second quarter as the Dolphins are marching. And they're in goal to go already. Curtis Samuel gets a grab and touchdown. Najee Harris, another 5-yard touchdown run. Miami at 17-14. 4 rushing touchdowns on the day so far between these teams. So clear emphasis on the goal line here. As we get 2-minute drill coming up, 3rd and 4. They pick it up. And they pick up another big gain. Offsides penalty on Allen. 2nd and 5. 1st and 10 in the red zone. Plenty of time left. They got 1st and goal at the 1 now. 38 seconds left. And with 20 seconds left, they punch it in. Najee Harris, another touchdown of the day for him. That's his 3rd of the first half. 24-14. Jags going to have to run the clock out. And Miami going to get the ball back. So they have a chance to really open this game up. They do convert on a 3rd down, but 3rd and 13 approaching, and they cannot pick it up. They get in the field goal range, though. We'll see if they can make the kick. They do. That is now a 3-score game for them. No, that's not how math works. 2-score game for them. It's just 2 touchdowns. Anyway, Deontay Johnson, 20-yard grab. 3rd and 7. They pick it up. Keep marching. 1st and 10 inside the 30. 3rd and 1. They pick it up and struggling on those conversions, I'd say, today. But they get another 3rd down conversion. Gesicki, an 11-yard touchdown. 6-point game. Miami with the ball back. And a sack by Armstead pushes them to a 2nd and 19 as we start the 4th quarter. 3rd and 17. They can't pick it up in midfield, so a punt. Trevor Lawrence sacked by Nick Bolton. 4th and 9. They have to punt away. Great return by Mostert. Sets them up with great field position and a chance to push it to 2 scores. And they might get it to 2 touchdowns here. It's 3rd and 7. They cannot convert to Harris, but not able to get the 1st down. They take the points, though. 9-point lead. Jags going to need a quick score. Not going to be helped by sack by Wilkins. 4th and 11. They have to go for it. They don't get it. Miami going to be able to ice this game here as they are now 1st and goal, 2nd and goal. Touchdown. That's Mostert posting a touchdown from Harris. So 4 rushing touchdowns on the day for Miami. And that is going to be enough for the game here. Jags might be able to add a score on, but they cannot. So convincing win for Miami here. 38-21. Take a look at the scores here. So no passing touchdowns for 2, 1 for Trevor Lawrence, both having pretty efficient performances all in all. Very high average yards. Trevor Lawrence averaging 10 yards per attempt. In the end, it just came down to who ran the ball better, and that is, I guess, clearly Miami. Really, I just think it was timeliness. It's a half yard per carry difference. Trevor Lawrence also ran very poorly, so overall, I think the running games were very similar, but that half yard difference ended up being enough to make the difference, and obviously just some timely incompletions, not converting on those 3rd downs. Like I said, it was just kind of shooting them in the foot, especially that early 4th down failure, I guess, if you will. Sacks certainly doesn't help, but Baker leads the way in tackles. Miami definitely lead the way in sacks. Then we have 1 for Jacksonville, but no turnovers. Only the 1 forced fumble by Isaiah Simmons, but it was not recovered. And yeah, that's going to do it for us here. See you guys in the next game. To the NFC South, Panthers versus Saints here in New Orleans. New look Saints here as Kyler Murray taking over the quarterback position for them. A lot of young guys looking to step up into bigger roles. This team looks to take some steps forward. And then for the Panthers, we got a new wide receiver in Devontae Adams, but in a lot of ways a very similar team to last year that made the NFC Championship game. Devon Hamilton going to get a start with a sack of Kyler Murray. And a big play on 3rd and 10, though. Jamar Chase, 25 yards. 3rd and 1, unable to convert. They go for it. They get it. Kyler Murray, 6-yard run. It's the legs that get you. But then, interception. Kaiser White picks him off. Gets it to the 38. And a penalty by Ebiketie. Panthers starting off good, but then an Evan Brown hold. 3rd and 4. They do not pick it up. And they go for it, but don't get it. Terrion Arnold, the rookie, making a play on the ball. So short field for the Saints. Bit of an ugly game to start here for either side. Just a bit of weird execution, but we'll see if the Panthers can put up our first points of the day. Going to get a hold by Trent Brown. 3rd and 15. They can't convert. Another punt. And they cannot convert either, so defense is holding strong. Great punt down to the 1. Panthers going to have to go the length of the field as we start the second quarter. They are marching, though, but then interception. Devin Bush in the middle of the field picks it off. Another short field for the Saints. Let's see if they can capitalize this time. And they can. Okay, it says penalty on the offense, so I'm guessing there was an interception or a fumble of some kind. Penalty declined. Not going to know what until later, but a good return gets them into short field. So the Panthers now with the short field and a chance to put up some points. They get the first down into a goal-to-go situation, or not quite, 2nd and 3, sorry, inside. Touchdown to Joe Mixon. Panthers strike first, just under 7 to play in the second quarter. The Saints get a penalty to go their way. Another first down at the 40. A big play down at the 12. Darnell Mooney. And touchdown Saints answer right back. Chigoziem Okongwu able to answer back. Kyler, his first touchdown as a member of the Saints. And a big play on 3rd and 10. John Mechie, 27 yards. Another couple of completions in a row. Devontae Adams, 21 yards, sets him up at 1st and 10 at the 11. Down to the 3 on the run, 3rd and 2. And touchdown Panthers. Bryce Young going to take it himself. So a 14-7 lead, 3 to play for the Saints. They get the first down, 2-minute warning. 3rd and 5. They can't pick it up. Let's see if they go for it again. They went for this area last time, and they missed the 52-yard field goal. So they try to go for the field goal, don't get it. As the Panthers now with a chance to put up some more points. They get into field goal range. And a big play. They keep, yes, they just didn't get it off. The super sim has not been fixed in this regard. Rough. But Panthers still get the ball. Chance to push it to 2 scores. Marching, 1st and goal, touchdown. Joe Mixon, a 9-yard touchdown run, 21-7. Saints going to need a amount to come back, and they're not going to do it on that drive. They need their defense to step up. And they get the stop. Terrell Dodson going to get the interception, sets the Saints up with the ball at the 28-yard line. Can they finally capitalize on a short field? Jamar Chase, a good reception, down to a 1st and goal on the Gibbs run, and touchdown Saints. Jamar Chase, 5-yard touchdown from Kyler Murray, 21-14. Let's see if the Panthers can answer, and they can. Rome Odunze, the rookie, 52-yard touchdown. I forgot to mention him in the receiver shakeup. So receiver shaking up here in Carolina. Odunze, his first career touchdown on the 52-yarder. So Saints got to keep it going as we start the 4th quarter. Got to go the whole field because of some special teams miscues. But they do march inside the red zone. Kyler Murray sacked by Derek Brown, but 3rd and 2. 4th and 2. Let's see if they go for it. They do go for it, but don't get it. Jamal Williams stuffed. And a long touchdown. Devontae Adams, 85 yards. The Panthers have blown this game wide open. That's going to probably be enough to do it. We'll see if the Saints can at least put up some more points. 3rd and 10, 4th and 10. They go for it. They do not get it. Panthers defense holding strong in this second half as they look to run the clock out. And they are running it well, but they stop just shy of the 2-minute warning. They kick the field goal. 48-yarder is good. Saints 2-minute drill here, trying to get some points for the end of this game. And they get down to the 1, but they incomplete pass. I don't think they scored. Didn't succeed. So 38-14 victory here for Carolina on their chance at trying to get back to the NC Championship game, this time winning it. It's a strong start for them. Bryce Young starts his sophomore season off with a very excellent stat line. 452 yards, 3 touchdowns. Does throw the 2 interceptions, though, so going to have to work on that in the future. Kyler, a strong start as well. 318, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. You'd obviously like to see those interceptions go down, but I think he did probably enough to get them the win today. Just the defense didn't quite execute, and they couldn't run the ball very well. Joe Mixon, 5.5 per carry and a touchdown. Nice day for him. Bryce Young does have a rushing touchdown as well. Great day for Chig, 121 yards and a touchdown. Rome, 149 yards and a touchdown on his debut is an excellent performance. Probably one of the best rookie debuts for wide receiver we've seen. I think Julio had a big day at his debut. I think we're talking in that range. I'd have to look it up. Maybe I'll do some research on that. Probably won't, but maybe somebody will. Anyway, Devontae Adams, big day. His first day wearing the blue. Certainly proven worth the switcheroo there. As we see on the offense, sure. Tackle for loss. Derek Brown gets tackle for loss and a sack. So does Devon Hamilton. 2 interceptions for White, Dotson, and Bush, each getting a pick. So linebackers, a bit of a bane of these guys' existence. Short guys can't see them. And I don't think they have any touchdowns. So that's going to do it for us here. See you guys in the next game. All right, we now set our sights out west. AFC West matchup here. The first start of Jaden Daniels. As the Raiders look to head towards a new era of football here in Vegas. Obviously, you're here in Los Angeles right now, but you know what I mean. As the Chargers look to continue their reign of dominance over the division. Raiders, I don't think have won a divisional game in a few years, and it's not off to a great start as Derek Stingley, the interception, brings it back to the 37 Chargers with the ball now. They get the first down. 3rd and 8, and they can't pick it up. Sacked by Max Crosby, going to kick him out of field goal range as well, so they have to punt. And another interception, this one by Jalen Watson, takes it back to the 4 Chargers. Goal to go. And a 10-yard penalty, says on the offense, but it's a touchdown, so probably wasn't on the offense. Raiders going to have to try to shake off the 2 interceptions from Jaden Daniels. 4th and 4, they're going to punt it away. Chargers back with the ball. 3rd and 16 after another Crosby sack. They don't pick it up. So despite the interceptions, only down by a touchdown here. 2nd and 13, 3rd and 8. And they cannot pick it up. So just not been a good day for the rookie, but an excellent punt from Logan Cook. Pins him at the 1. 3rd and inches. They cannot get out of the jam. Get the ball back at midfield for the Raiders. 3rd and 4. They pick it up. Big play. Daniels to Leggett into the red zone. 3rd and inches. And touchdown, Jaden Daniels to Jalen Wright. So some rookies getting it done for the Raiders. They have tied this thing up at 7, 5 to go in the second quarter. Big play to Mike Williams, gets him into Raider territory, 3rd and 4. And they cannot pick it up. Going to have to settle for the field goal attempt, which is good. Minute 50 for the Raiders to answer that. They cannot punt it away. Minute 14 for the Chargers to add some more to the lead here. And they are marching, but take a costly sack. Max Crosby, his 3rd sack of the first half. 4th and 11, going to punt it away. Raiders should just take it to half, and they do. So, going to start with the Chargers with the ball. Get the first down, and another one back-to-back. 3rd and 5, they pick it up on the ground. 3rd and inches, they get it again, nearing the 20-yard line. Now in the red zone, 3rd and 4. 1st and goal at the 10. And touchdown Chargers. Mike Williams gets a 10-yard grab from Justin Herbert. 17-7 lead for them now. Raiders going to need an answer. They're going to start with a sack. Cam Jordan getting after him that time. 3rd and 15, cannot pick it up. So definitely not an answer. Chargers looking to open this game up as they're marching at the 30. 3rd and 4 now. They pick it up near the red zone. Start of our fourth quarter as they get to a 1st and goal to the 6. 3rd and goal from the 2. Touchdown Chargers. Brian Robinson, the touchdown run. 24-7 lead for them. Raiders entering desperation mode. They are going to go 3 and out, 4 and out. Chargers going to go ahead and run away with this one, but still got to run out the clock. They run a few times, kick the field goal. 20-point lead for them. And a penalty by John Simpson, going to move them back. 3rd and 20. Don't pick it up. Can't pick it up on 4th down either. Chargers again just going to try to run the clock out of 4th and 8 after the loss. Another field goal. 30-7 lead. as we approach halfway through the fourth. Raiders trying to mount a drive, 3rd and 8, take the sack. Cam Jordan again getting after it, 4th and 16, and Jaden is unable to scramble for it. Chargers go for it on 4th and get it. They should be able to run the rest of this clock out. It's 4th and 2. They do run it out. So convincing victory here for the Chargers, 30-7. Jaden continuing this trend of rookie quarterback struggling this week. I don't think we've seen a good performance yet from one. As Caleb throws the 4 interceptions, Nix throws the 4 as well. Jaden, I don't believe threw 4, threw 2 for sure, but just didn't get the ball moving very well. Yeah, so 1 for 2, so not the worst day of any of these, but certainly not their best days, as he just could not complete passes down to down. Herbert, a solid day. Kind of actually pretty typical of these Herbert games where they just really have not needed him to go crazy. So low yardage per attempt, just kind of keeping the chains moving. Gets the 1 touchdown. Robinson not good on the ground, 2.6 per carry, but does get the 2 touchdowns. Ray Davis and Herbert being a bit more effective on the ground. Hunter Henry leading the way through the air. Decent day for Leggett, 42 yards. Sacks allowed here. Lucas had a rough day going against Max Crosby, and Broderick Jones a rough day against Cam Jordan, allowing the sacks. Christian Harris leads the way in tackles. Preston Smith 2 tackle for losses here. Crosby even gets a half sack on the hook there with McDonald, so not quite a full 3-sack day, but still 2.5. Cam Jordan with 2. Watson and Stingley the interceptions, deflections. Jenkins obviously going after it. So that'll do it for our game here. Catch you in the next one. All right, we stay in the West, this time with a little interleague action. Broncos, Seahawks. Not quite as much history between these teams as in real life, but two teams that were, you know, above 500, have been playoff teams throughout the ACFL, squaring off here in week 1. Both teams made some moves to try to improve their teams and keep pushing forward. Seattle with a lot of drafting, and Denver bringing in a new quarterback, as well as also, a lot of drafting, to be fair, is Malik Neighbors. One of the many high draft picks of the Seattle team, getting his first career touchdown there on his first drive. Denver going to look to answer here. 4th and 8, going to settle for 3, which they do get. Cam Little makes the kick. And Seattle right back marching. Neighbors a 25-yard grab. And another long grab. This one to Neighbors again, 27-yarder. 1st and goal. Touchdown to T.J. Hawkinson. Seattle to a 14-3 lead early in this game as we approach the end of the first quarter. But Denver's marching. 1st and 10. Another 1st and 10 inside the 20. 3rd and 1 at the 5, and they get a touchdown. Quentin Johnston, second-year man. TCU gets the touchdown, 14-10. Seattle going to have to keep their foot on the gas. As they cannot, they're going to have to punt. Denver looking to take the lead. They pick it up a 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 again. They get it again. Going backwards, though. Sacked by Jaron Reed. And interception. Kenny Moore, free agent addition for the secondary, makes a play for them in his first game as they get moving. And Newton going to get a offsides penalty. Okay. There was a... Oh, no, so offsides penalty, but probably declined because there's a big play. The gaps always mess with me. Holding, 1st and 20, and a 25-yard touchdown to T.J. Hawkinson. 21-10 lead for Seattle. Take advantage of that Kenny Moore turnover, and defense gets stopped right away. 2-16 for Seattle as they look to push this thing to 3 scores, then get a touchdown. And they get a nice play. DK Metcalf, 19 yards. Another big play down to 21, Hawkinson. And a touchdown. Josh Downs, a 21-yard touchdown. A 28-10 lead for them. Denver going to have 40 seconds to answer and all their timeouts, though. They cannot get the first down. They punt it away. Seattle runs it to half. Denver will get the ball to start. And they're going to need a drive here. They get a first down on 3rd and 10. Judy, the pickup. And another first down to Johnston, and a big play. Tim Patrick, 25 yards, gets him to the 12. Now to the 5. 1st and goal at the 1 after a Geno Smith run. But a penalty by Jonah Jackson pushes them back, and a loss sacked by Jadeveon Clowney, another free agent addition for this team, had Oodles will catch a spend. 2nd and goal from the 19. 3rd and goal from the 18 after the white run. Incomplete. They get the 3. They do cut it 2 scores there. They're down by 15. Seattle going to look to push it back to the 3 scores. 3rd and 7. They pick it up. And they're marching, intercepted by Jaquan Brisker, though. Third year um, for him, looking for another big year as he's been a top performer for this Broncos defense. Gives them new life. Jerry Jeudy, 26 yards, and touchdown. Jeudy, the 27-yard grab, so a big drive for him. We'll see if they go for two, if they just take the extra point. They take the extra point, down by 8 at the end of the third quarter here. Seattle is marching, though. Couple big plays. Neighbors an 11-yard grab. Bijan a nice run inside the 10-yard line. First and goal at the 1 after the Downs catch. And touchdown Seattle. Josh Downs another touchdown on the day. 35-10. Broncos looking to find some kind of hope. Is Clowney going to get another sack? Flacco in. That's not great. And they cannot convert. Flacco only able to get a 2-yard run. Seattle going to try to run some clock down. Game's in hand as they go for it on fourth and get it. So milking some more clock as they get a touchdown. TJ Hawkinson 5 yards. So 42-20 game. Denver last drive for them. Big pass to Quentin Johnson and a touchdown to Devonta Smith. So a little bit of window dressing for this one. Don't recover the onside kick. Seattle milks the rest of this clock, and that's going to be our game. Seattle 42-26. Big game for Russell Wilson and company. Let's see what that injury ends up being for Gino. He didn't have too bad of a day out going up until then. Flacco comes in a perfect 5-5 and a touchdown. Legend. Bijan, nice day on the ground for the most part. White could have done a little better. Hawkinson, Jeudy over 100 yards. Quentin Johnson had a nice day, 666. Neighbors, 6 for 78 and a touchdown in his debut. Downs throws in the 2 touchdowns, of course, for the Blackie here. Struggling on the inside of this Denver team. Is tackle for loss there. Clowney getting 2.5 sacks. Big day for him in the middle. Deflections here. Forced fumbles, there was none. So, yeah, that's going to do it for us here in this game. Got one more left, I believe. Then it's on to the final game of the week. See you there. We are at our penultimate game of the week, our last game of the recap show. Tampa Bay versus Washington. Bit of an interesting game here at Tampa Bay. Pretty strong roster overall, but definitely interesting spot at quarterback. Washington in flux at quarterback. They've now had 2 quarterbacks of the same draft class that have been orphaned off. Fields, the starter, but down Saquon Barkley for this game as he's still injured from last season where he tore his MCL. They're hoping for him back in a couple of weeks. But they got a 3rd and 8. They pick it up, marching down the field into the red zone. First and goal at the 8. And a penalty, going to give him another first and goal at the 2. Touchdown scored. Kareem Hunt on the ground, so 7-0. Let's see if Jacoby Brissett and the Bucks can answer. Marching down the field themselves, 3rd and 5. Cannot convert. They do get the field goal good. Cameron Dicker, 55 yards. He's a hell of a kicker. Anyway, as the first quarter ends 7-3, the Commanders are driving, but at the 3rd and 7 here from the 36, see if they can muster a kick from here, and they're going to take a sack instead. Brent Urban, so didn't get the kick any closer. In fact, they probably caught themselves out of range as they do punt it, so a bit unfortunate for them there as it ends up being a touchback. Bucks looking to take the lead, and they do. Brissett to Godwin, 40-yard touchdown, 10-7 game. We'll see if the Commanders can answer. They are marching. 1st and 10 at the 19. 3rd and 6. They cannot pick it up. They can tie this up though. 10-10. 4 to go in the half. Nothing doing for the Bucks there. And nothing doing for the Commanders there either. So 2 sessions in 40 seconds essentially. As it looks like the Bucks are trying to run the clock out. Now they're maybe starting to step on it. 3rd and 5. They cannot convert. They punt it away. Commanders timeouts, but no time. They'll take it to half. 10-10. Bucks with the ball to start. Penalty on Jenkins. 3rd and 13. Cannot convert. But a penalty. Oh, because it's running into the kicker. So they also got a running into the kicker or an offside or something. But I did turn that off finally. So Washington with the ball. Big play. Terry McLaurin, 26 yards. Gets him into field goal range. 3rd and 10. Cannot convert, but they do get to comfortable field goal range. 13-10. The Bucks trying to answer here, middle of the 3rd quarter. So we just approached the 5-minute mark into the red zone to Ertz. and intercepted by Tremaine Edmonds. Take back to the 23 as well. So a solid return. A devastating red zone interception from Jacoby Brissett. Is McLaurin going to gain a 10-yard penalty? They cannot take advantage of it, but at the very least, they make him go back the length of the field, which they do in 2 plays. Duvernay, 21-yard. And they're right back into the red zone with a Godwin grab. 3rd and 3. 1st and goal after the Mike Evans conversion. Start of the 4th quarter here, 13-10. Bucks, though, threatening to take the lead back. Incomplete. 3rd and goal at the 2. And they cannot get it long. Try to go up the middle. Could not get it. They settle for 3, 13 all. Commanders get help of a penalty from David. They're marching into field goal range. Touchdown as they hit Kareem Hunt on the 25-yard touchdown reception. So 20-13. The Bucks gonna have to look to answer, and they turn it over. Edmonds, his 2nd interception of the day, takes it back to the 30. But Commanders can take a 2-score lead here. As long as they take care of the football. 3rd and 7 coming up, and they pick it up. 1st and goal. Palmer helps convert. And 2nd and goal after the loss by Hunt. And they cannot convert 2 yards shy of the end zone to Trey Palmer. They settle for 3. They get the 10-point lead, though. 3:40 to play. Bucks going to need to score quickly here. 3rd and 16 after the Mozzie Smith sack. They cannot pick it up. 4th and 12. They don't get it, so that is going to be the game. The Commanders are going to be able to run this clock down, maybe kick a field goal, which they do, up to a 13-point game, but only 40 seconds left for the Bucks and no timeouts. So that's going to do it. Commanders with a big-time victory without one of their best players. Able to take care of the Bucks here. Just too many turnovers for the Bucks to overcome, especially that one in the red zone hurts big time. So we'll take a look at the stats here quick, and we'll get on out of here and to our last game, Niners and Jets. Fields, a pretty solid day for him. 76% completion percentage, touchdown, no picks. Like I said, the Brissett, pretty solid game overall. 7.5 per attempt, but just 2 interceptions. Can't have it. Um, on the ground, neither team particularly good, but Washington was a bit better. Mike Evans, solid day through the air, well on pace for his 1,000 yards. He does every single year. Um, And sacks a lot. David, huge day. 2 tackles for loss, 13 total tackles. Cooper and Urban throwing in those as well. Chase Young, Mozzie Smith, Brent Urban, the sacks. 2 interceptions for Tremaine Edmonds. And deflections, as you see, group there. No forced fumbles and no defense touchdowns. That'll do it. See you guys in our last game.